If you're going trick-or-treating tomorrow, you need to be careful, and here's why. This was around 5 years ago. Me and 5 other friends went to go trick-or-treating in our neighborhood. Everything was good, the night was going great, and we were getting candy. Until maybe about 11 p.m. That's when people started to go home and the sidewalks were empty. We were the only ones there. I started to get scared and wanted to go home, but my friends insisted that we stayed out and get more candy. I agreed and we carried on. About 30 minutes later, we see someone walking the streets. They're dressed really weird, but we don't think anything of it because it is Halloween after all. We walk past them and they don't look at us, which is weird, but we just keep minding our business. A few blocks later, we see the same person. We started to get worried. What if he's following us? I said. You're just paranoid. He's probably just trying to get candy like us. She tried to reassure me, but I was still skeptical. Yeah, okay, but if we see him again, I'm going home. We walk a few more blocks and we don't see the guy. All of a sudden, we hear a car coming our way. The car was black and slowly creeping down the roads. I can't take this anymore. I want to go home. Fine, you can go home, but we're staying out. I run all the way home, not looking back. An hour passed, and I kept looking.
Crush on my brother's best friend. We're gonna call him Pedro. One day, my brother and Pedro had a plan to go to the beach together, and then Pedro invited me. And I was like, let me check if I have something to do. I don't. I'm going. I'm gonna go, Pedro. Don't worry. The night before, I was like, I need to look scandalous. Like, so scandalous. So I remember I wore this 2-piece bathing suit. So long story short, the day came and we went to the beach. So we get to the water and immediately I go in. I wanted to show him, like, I'm a bra girl. Oh, this is the best part. So I'm coming out of the water and I'm trying to look like a baddie. Like, I'm trying to walk out all cute, like the hair is wet and everything. And I noticed Pedro was looking at my legs. So I was like, maybe he's trying to shoot his shot. So I went to go tell him something. And I was like, why do you keep looking at me? And he was like, look at your legs. I look at my legs. There's a whole ass piece of poop from the beach. Talking to this guy, and we went on a date to Six Flags. So we're at Six Flags, everything is so fun, so quirky, and then we decide to get on Tatsu. So basically at Six Flags, Tatsu has like 4 seats every row. So you basically sit next to like a random stranger sometimes. So we get on, and then the boy that I'm talking to was like, oh, I don't want to sit next to the stranger, you have to sit next to her, I'm scared. And I was like, okay, like whatever, it's fine. So we're on the ride, right? This is the best part. Oh my god. The girl next to me, who is a stranger, starts spitting on me. She's literally like scratching me and like punching me. And so the ride finishes and I was like, what's your issue? So then the girl points at the guy that I'm talking to. And she's like, that's my boyfriend. He's cheating on me right now. I was like, what the fuck? Homeboy told me he was single. There were no pictures. He didn't tell me anything. Like, so then we left.
Story time. So I work at a jewelry store, and today a man came in looking for a gift for his wife for their 10th year anniversary. He ended up picking out a piece that said, my beautiful wife. And I said, anything else for you today? And he said, no, that's it for her, but I do want to make another purchase using a separate credit card. And could you possibly create a different account for me? And I said, sure, what are you looking for? And he said, do you have anything that says girlfriend? And I said, yes. And he said, perfect, I'll take it. And do you have anything that says happy 1-year anniversary to go with it? And I said, yes. And he said, perfect, I'll take it. So I boxed everything up all nice and I put them in their respected bags. He had me mark a K for Kristen on the bottom of his wife's bag and an L for Laura on the bottom of his girlfriend's bag. I put pretty bows on them. I handed it to him. I said, they're gonna love it. Have a nice day. And he said, thank you. And shit, I just remembered that his wife's name is Laura and his girlfriend's name is Kristen. I must have mixed up the bags. Oops.